Good morning. This is Pastor Tyrone P. Jones. Good to greet you on a Thursday. Would you agree that we are living in a world of more anger and outrage? We see it on the streets with riots and protests, hostile, senseless attacks on people, robberies, talking heads on the news media attacking each other or their guests, and the vicious attacks on mankind on social media. People like me who have an obsessive urge to always check the news are more likely to suffer from physical and mental health problems, according to this new research study out of Texas Tech. And researchers from Yale have found that social media's reward system of likes can influence the levels of moral outrage people experience. The higher the likes you received on an outrage post, the greater chance you will post another outrage post. Aaron Carey said this: "We're tangled up in an age of outrage." End of quote. And nobody will be immune from it. Why are we so mad? Unfortunately, most of us live in a constant state of stress, tired, emotionally drained, sleep deprived, psychologically speaking. When we are living off stress hormones, we simply can't use our cortex to connect and show empathy and make good decisions. And this is what shows up out loud and outrageously. We find ourselves in the middle of an entire nation filled with people who lash out and fire off quick rants via the safety of a social media instead of responding thoughtfully and with empathy. Listen, all of us must do a better job at handling our stress and our triggers. We can't control what goes on, but we can control our response. Consider the polarizing issues of masks or vaccines or body autonomy or gun control, critical race theory, inflation, loan forgiveness, all of these things that divide us right now. So many of these conversations and posts that start off as the harmless sharing of information soon get heated and uncomfortable. And even without checking your personal thermostat, you reach red on the outrage meter. So what can we do when we feel outraged? Number one, just restrain it. Proverbs 29:11 tells us this: "Fools vent their anger, but the wise quietly hold it back." This scripture does not mean that the wise bury their anger or do not deal with it, but it means that they control their anger and how they express it. When you restrain your anger, you keep it within limits. Second thing is just reevaluate it. James 1:29 1:19 and 20 says, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because the human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires." God's way of dealing with anger is to be slow to anger. There's some things that you need to let roll off your shoulders and not internalize or act on. When you reevaluate a person's words or action, you often find that there's no need to get angry, as that person really did not intend to hurt you or even merely act out of their own biases, which is not a reflection of you. The third thing is this: release it. Colossians 3:8 says, but now you must also rid yourselves of all such things as these: anger, rage, malice, slander, filthy language from your lips. End of quote. When you deal with anger God's way, you feel it. Vent it in a safe way, possibly complaining to an innocent third party where no one is harmed, and then release it. You get rid of it from your body, your heart, and your mind. Christians ought to be the solution, not the problem. We can be better. We can value people even if we disagree with them. We can love them no matter what. We're all enemies of God until He loves us into a relationship with Him forever. Let's do that with others. God bless you.